Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today I will do the reading for the 16th and 17th of January 2023. And this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, please like and share, subscribe to my channel. Share and like the video and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. Now, okay, so as usual, we will talk about the energies of the planets, which is going on. So the main theme is still about Mercury retrograding and what it does to people and how to deal with it. I already explained in many videos before. But the good thing is on Monday, Mars will stop retrograding and starts go direct, and that is one lifted up blockage energy. So no energy actually quite a blockage, because every time one planet is retrograde, it's meant to do something. Now Mars is about like asking you to to look inside within you about the things, about the goals where you want to take. So it's more like it's like an action plan, but this is the action plan comes from within you. So more exactly, this is more like about your manifestations rather than like Mercury. Mercury is also about revision of things in life, projects and things like that, but it's literally in the external environment, in the 3D world. But Mars, when it's retrograde, it asks you to look within you to see if how you feel about the path that you are going now. Are you happy? Are you not? If you're not happy, then obviously that it requires you to change, to make sure that you align with your higher self. And that's how people cannot miss the plan, the divine plan, individual divine plan of every one of us. Uranus is the last planet. It is still retrograding, and Pluto is still stationing before it goes direct. So there's still some pulling back forces. However, now Mars is a big lifting up, because Mars is gonna encourage you to create passions about your visions, and also the passions in intimacy. So there will be a lot of changes adding towards Sagittarius, and not just Sagittarius, like people, mankind worldwide. Now about Sagittarius, we have this Mercury, the first one of the new cycle. Now any karmic will be removed. Doesn't matter if you want it or not. It's only you now is the one who still allow yourself to deal with it, to get involved with it. That's why all these numbers that the sequences of the universe trying to indicate you if that's the red light or is that the green light. Okay, only you will know your situations, and if you want to ask me anything, please feel free to leave the comments. Okay, so now let's go to the tarot cards, and we'll see what spirits have for us for the next 2 days. Let's go. Okay, so as usual, we will go to the oracle card first, and we will see where we are now. What is the blessings? What is the fortune? What is the message from spirits for Sagittarius? This is for 16-17 of January 2023. And please remember to give me a like to the videos if you're already here. The main goal is like to spread the video to other Sagittarius, that people meant to have this spiritual blessings and guidance from the universe. Because as you all know, in our channel, we really dig in the details and for all the positive and the best outcome for how to take the next steps. So it's unlike tarot, the normal readers. People just say things and kind of cause you curiosities, and you know what I'm talking about. So I really hope that I can pull all the more people the better, including myself, through this, because we are nearly there. So the first card we have is the 8. Number 8, Shaman Spirit. Awareness, practice, and connection. Yes, that is exactly why I have that urge to do the videos about number yesterday. If you haven't watched the video, then please go to Sagittarius library and watch the meaning of 444. Now, number 8 here is actually about 444. So there's something that we are about to step in for the stability. But that's why spirits want you to really focus on your awareness, your consciousness, and practice that connections to the divine, to spirits, because they're sending signs, signals, to numbers, to songs, to even the piece of information through conversations, daily conversations and things like that. Just extend your antenna to any source of information that you are drawn to, because each one will be drawn to different ways of seeing life. But don't forget to practice that grounding skill. Now, grounding skill is simply the meaning of aware of living at the moment. So don't let the past or anything that unsolved legal processes, anything that money issues, don't let anything to affect you. Just understand that you are being guided and everything's gonna just change overnight. When you're aware of that, you don't raise your head and control what you want to be like in the future. Just be the moment you now. And to practice that, the best way is to meditate. If you're lazy, not to meditate like me, I'm very lazy meditating. Using music, because the things that you don't have to think about, because when you just enjoy the music, you let go of all the thoughts. The same way with walking or going to see sightseeing, whatever you want to do, sport, things that take your minds off the control issue. That is the grounding skill. Simply by just breathing in, breathing out, just listening and pay attention to your breath. That is also a very good way to do it, and a lot of psychologists apply that if you go to a psychology service. Okay, so the second card, I want to use the unicorn oracle. So each oracle deck, I will pull one card. I don't know why, but I have the feeling I want to do the yes and no questions at the end of this reading. So at the end of the reading, if you have any questions, yes and no only, please prepare your questions and we will come to that at the end. Because this is the start of the new week, and this week for me is kind of like the new energies that start coming in. So I want to welcome the new week with good energy. Okay, so with the unicorn, we have number 2, pure intentions. Find clarity, surrender your ego. That is actually very good advice, and I think it's really helpful to remind people right now. Now, this is message from angels. This is all very obvious, because it's just 8 and 2. Angels is trying to giving you that loving support, even you on your own and feel lonely. So don't feel lonely. Now, find clarity, surrender your ego. This seems to be easy, but it's not. Find clarity here is you need to know why you need to get something done, why you should remove something, why you should let go of something, why you should allow something. And this, it has to be from your own wisdom, not because of that, not because of this, not because of that person say that, but they say that. That is not find the clarity. The clarity is the answer within you, from your own experience, from your heart. The answer has to matching with the way your heart feel. If you So you have to imagine, because I know right now a lot of Sagittarius in that situation. So if you have to walk away, or you have to do something kind of like brutally or drastically, ask yourself, imagine if that happens, will you be happy? Or you feeling, I'm feeling a bit guilty about that. If you're happy, then that's an option. Don't care about any other excuses, please. Now, and by that, you will surrender your ego. Now, your ego is because of that person or that situation did this to me, and this and this and this me, like not allow it to happen. So again, ask the questions to yourself. So even if you allow that to happen, is that you feeling happy or your ego feeling happy? Because if you're feeling your ego feeling happy, then deep down inside the core of you, you feel like there are something still not right. And as long as something still not feeling right, that is not yet what you truly are. If you understand what I mean, that was your ego. So you satisfy your ego. So satisfy your ego and being happy to your true self identity are totally different. So you have to ask yourself that. By doing that, you can do both job, find the clarity and surrender your ego. Okay guys, so let's go with one card with love and relationship before we go to the tarot. For the 16th and 17th of January 2023, one card for love, romance, relationship, separation. Time apart from your partner is on horizon. Congratulations if you resonate with these energies and this reading today, because as I say, you're stepping into something meant for you, that which means you cannot carry those that not being approved. It's just as simple as that. Just like you going to work, you cannot take your children or your husband to work, especially if you have a very highly secure job. Okay, so it's not a bad thing at all, because I know right now it's coming to an end. I actually remember Jessica asked me about number 999. If you see number 999 and you worried, no, that's actually a good thing. 999 is actually like that. That's like the separations or whatever. You're coming to an end of something. And we shouldn't change anything, because everything actually designed for you to be happy. If you realize that we were those and the only one to blame, it's just because we were stubborn, we had a lot of ego attached to our core, and we're trying to prove the point that we're worthy something. A lot of people doing that, especially Sagittarius. Okay, so the tarot. Now, the overall energy is the Two of Wands. You start to see things, or more exactly, things start to coming toward you. It's like you draw things in. Again, number 2. So we have number 2 already. As I say, an angel is really around this time, so watch out for any signs around your environment. Okay, so the challenge, let's see the challenge. The challenge is the Chariot. So the challenge is things not fast enough for you. You still feeling, because you in that, see, when people going through these kind of like, this is not transformation, right? This is about stepping into the aligned future, the alignment of your higher self, the close alignment of your higher self. So this feeling is totally different from the feelings from other people at the times that we went through transformation. You will understand what I'm talking about if you're going through that. So the challenge is the Chariot. To be honest, Mercury not stop retrograding until 20th, between 18 and 20th. The Chinese Lunar New Year is on 21st, so to me, you have to wait until 21st, until things really Chariot, really speed up. Okay, so that's the challenge. Now let's see what your higher self wants you to know. This is actually in your subconsciousness anyway, and it tends to be your real future, but you cannot see it. Opportunities. So there, you're gonna bump into some sort of opportunities. I know this is not what coming toward you, but this is what you actually heading to, but you didn't see it. Okay, so now mentality. Let's see what we have. A big opportunity. I think you kind of like this gonna discover the way to head toward that kind of, the kind of like the driving force, the drive, if you want to call it, spiritual driving force. You discover the way to do something. Your mentality, let's see. So 16 and 17 of January 2023. What? That's excellent. Your mentality is very good. You start to rise up again, after the period of, lay low and recharge your batteries. However, I think there will be someone coming toward you to help you. That's what I think. Probably another fire sign, younger than you. Or at least they have a younger energy than you. Both male and female, right? In tarot, we don't distinguish sex. We just deal with energies and souls. Now let's see what's coming toward you. Okay. In the near future, what coming toward you? It's a Five of Cups. I can see a lot of, like mixture between action plan and then emotional life being like at the crossroad with each other. So there's a lot of you gonna realize that the truth of the nature of a relationship or something like that. We clarify that, and then we will see how spirit provide the informations that needing right now for Sagittarius 16 and 17 of January 2023. Now with the Two of Wands, let's see what we have. I still don't feel the card yet. The Two of Wands, like this one. Two of Wands clarified by the Magician. Yep, that's the card. I think you will bounce back with that energy, and like start to figure out how to initiate this roadmap that newly installed to you. You might not pay attention to that, but if you ask yourself now and just sit down, give yourself a moment and think about where you're heading, everything seems to be totally different now. It's a new things coming to you now. You see new things now. Oh, the Ace. No, let's clarify the Chariot first. I want to see the Chariot. Now the Chariot, the challenge. Why the Chariot? You want to speed up the process, but for some reason, it's not for some reasons. Obviously that I analyze the universe energy and we understand why now thing has to be slow, but it meant to happen for that reasons. So they will know what you really desire. Because if when you are stuck and you don't show any want and wish about something, you don't show desire, then who's gonna give you that opportunities? The Two of Swords. You want to speed up the process of, like eliminating something here. Now, I'm very much confident that it's about emotion. So there's something that you want to really want to get rid of. But for some reason, it's clingy. The reason why I say clingy, because if not clingy, then why you need to think of, using the sword to just remove it. It's just the sense of the energy is clingy energies in your environment, and you need to be really be clear. That's why angels say pure intention. When you have pure intentions on something, actually, I should say this, it will help people a lot. If you have pure intention on yourself, not on people. If you see what I mean. Because when you pure with yourself, logically you will be pure to other people. But if you pure on the people, but you don't know them, you will never know them. Because they might refuse to understand or learn. And then you are the one who betrayed your higher self and yourself. So, please think about that. Now, the Ace of Pentacles. Wow! Unbelievable. So you're heading towards something amazing. This is it. This is your time. Don't share this. Not yet. Take the money. Buy you a new life. Be a king and queen. Forget about other people. Stop that soft, kind, mercy. It's not the time for you to do that anymore. You did that before and you know. Okay, now with the Nine of Wands, let's see. So who is that coming toward you? Or is that you? Wow! The King of Pentacles. So, as I say, this is someone who's very kind of like drawn to you, very attracted to you. And they actually very mature. And they got all the... This is a gatekeeper. So you're about to bump into a gatekeeper somehow. They were come across your way when you busy making plan and making things happen. Guys, that is magical. Now, okay, the outcome, the Five of Cups. Based on that, I don't really care about this because this is about the realizations of the nature of the, if you want to call it relationship, it's, yeah, because between people, you don't need to but this is something about, I don't talk about romantic relationship in general, but something that heartbreaking. But you realize that. Five of Cups. Okay, let's see the Five of Cups clarified by the Nine of Cups. So the Five of Cups is actually gonna be reversed for you. You realize that you have plenty more healthier things out there. And you know, 5 is about changes, so this is about to change. And the Nine of Cups here is about you to rise up and claim your, this is not about your victory, but you claim and retrieve your energies and your emotions, your kindness, your heart. So this is actually very good. Okay guys, this reading I don't think I want to clarify further, but if you want to share your story, please, and if you want to ask me anything, I will explain and answer if I can. Before we go, as I promised, one card for yes and no question. So if you don't have the question, yes, please pause the video. Now ask the question and hear the answer. Are you ready? Here's the answer. Unlikely. So if you ask about if should you keep this kind of thing, why the challenge is you have to cut it, it's unlikely. But if you ask about something else, then I'm sorry, I don't know. Okay guys, so this is all I have for you. If you like what I'm doing, please like the video. If you're new, please subscribe to the channel. And if you want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.